Hi, Jeremy.
Paul, good to see you again.
You and I have been doing some bits and pieces together, and you chose to have a crack at the Getting In program.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions as to how you found it?
Go for it. Yep. What happened was the GFC in lots of ways started happening, in which we weren't being sustained by the one client that we had. Business was reducing, and we needed to desperately find more clients to give us that stability in our bottom line as such.
Had to do this before?
We never had to do anything. I never even had to ring our major client for more work. It was always just like them calling us saying, we've got more work here, it's coming through.
So people suggested that you and I get together. What were you feeling in the initial stages because you'd never done anything like this before in your life? What were your initial fears or suspicions or...
I guess in lots of ways I was scared at the prospect of having to go door knocking for new clients. I'm not an upfront person. I love to stay in the background. I detest meeting new people. It's just not my forte and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, really struggled with that. And so the fear of putting myself in a situation where I needed to do that, not fun.
No.
Yeah.
What actually happened during the sessions, and what happened for you as a result of that, of our time together?
Yeah, and so a lot of the stuff that you taught us was about selling to people what they wanted, talking to them in their language, and helping them to, almost having that not interview, but working it from there, giving them the answers they were wanting to hear, and not just talking about what I can do, but what they wanted me to do and how we could produce what they wanted. Those key words were pretty important, I think, in once I had the interviews and stuff, selling ourselves on a much easier level.
And what happened as a result of getting into these firms? Did it make a difference to you?
We always knew that to be sustainable in a business, we had to have big clients. We didn't want necessarily so much of the small ones that would be one or two jobs, but something that was continuous to support an office. We had 10 staff. So getting into the big company was the big struggle. Sending off something that was personal, that got their attention, that was directly marketed, gold. Absolute gold. It really worked well. I mean, the first person that we contacted, we got in straight away. And if it wasn't through understanding these processes and making it so, in the end, simple. Like, I didn't need to go through a uni degree to do this process. Somebody who hates doing it, I found it easy to do. It was gold. It really was.
And if you were talking to a friend who had a need for what it was that I offered, what would you say to him about me, or what would you say to anyone interested in perhaps doing a course with me?
Do it. Take it and run. Listen, to be honest, our doors will not be open. That's the bottom line. I think our business would have struggled, and I would have moved it back home and worked from the home office again, because there's no way we could got the clients we got.
Really?
Absolutely. There's just no way. Breaking into some of these guys